Uplift, inspire, turning dust into diamonds. Let me tell you about a place where you should start your day before you go out to the world and show them what you're made of. Confidence, intelligence, a sight to behold. A rare and precious jewel that's worth more than gold.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in.
Inspire, she'll take you higher.
This should be a good one. Come on in.
Diamonds.
She will.
Uplift, inspire.
Good morning, Bush babies.
You higher. Turn dust
this is a safe place you could drop down.
Diamonds are free. And Mz.Teavalocity. The diamonds are free.
Please make sure you hit that like, Bush babies. Thanks for coming.
The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire. Shall take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire. Shall take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds.
Come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, I was going to do a live yesterday, but I think the streets are saturated, oversaturated with Tasha K and Cardi B case. You know, again, I'm always looking at things from a different angle. Thanks for joining me this morning. If you're not a subscriber, please consider being a subscriber. Don't forget to drop that diamond by hitting that like button. And if you like this video, share out. So the streets are oversaturated with the Cardi B and Tasha case. Cardi B and Tasha K case. I just look at it a different way. I look at it that it was a double-edged sword for Tasha K. It was a win and a lose for Tasha K. Yes, she lost. She lost and she had defamation and liable suit. You know, she was found guilty on all charges. However, what was her main purpose? Was her main purpose to get her name out in the lights, to make history? Because she definitely made history, the first blogger to be sued by a celebrity. I would say, yes, celebrity. So perhaps she made history. She got a name out there. If they don't make her take a channel down, which I highly doubt that Google will make her take her channels down. Now, they may make her take those videos down. Those videos, as I understand, have like over 4-point-something million views. So she has made plenty of money off of those videos. Now, will they consider to make her pay the money she earned in those videos to Cardi B? I don't know, because whatever they going to award Cardi B besides the 1.2 million, they will make that decision today. So we just have to hang around. But to me, she lost this case, but she probably accomplished, in her mind, she won, because she probably accomplished what she set out to do. I'm not sure what was on Tasha K mind, but I do believe that she purposely declined the offers that was made for her so she can go up against Cardi B to make a name for herself. You know, she'll be looked at like the Wendy Williams of YouTube. She's a celebrity YouTube. Now, will she shift and change her way of doing things? I think so, because now she knows that you can't go around purposely defaming people. And that's you just can't do it. Purposely defaming people to build your brand, your name, or whatever. And she admitted to lying. So perhaps they may, I don't know, hit her with perjury. I don't know. We have to just look and wait. But I'm not going to tear Tasha K down because she's a sister, and not because she's a black woman that I should agree with what she did, because I definitely don't agree with what she did. However, she did what she thought she had to do to get to where she needs to go. And so I think she's a winner in that sense, a loser in the legal sense. And she's going to pay quite a penny. But then I looked at it as if, damn, they hitting this girl with these millions of dollars. Well, we all know people have insurance, but how much is her insurance for? That's the question. Will her insurance cover these damages? That's about to be awarded to Cardi B. She don't have to pay it all up front, but however, she has to pay. And then they may look at her income. See, it's not all over. Today, they may look at her income, as a possibility because it's a civil case. I think she can appeal it, but they will look at her income and see what she's capable of paying her. But also, they look at what you're capable of making too. But I was listening to a couple of people, and I go over to the lead attorney. Him and Tasha K got their own thing going on. She came after him once when he was breaking down the Cardi B case. So, there's a little bias there, and I don't like to watch biased people. I like to watch unbiased people. So, with that being said, I think the lead attorney, I really like him. He's a little biased. Of course, Dennis Byron is biased. Is biased, that, because he had a run with Tasha K. So they're going to say what they want to say. And, people are sitting back gloating. They're happy. You got people making videos and they are jumping with glee because she lost. She lost the case to Cardi B. She sacrificed her integrity, her brand, and everything to accomplish whatever she was trying to accomplish. And for her, I hope she accomplished it. I really do, because she made a hell of a sacrifice just to get her name out in lights. But Tasha K is not the only one, you guys. People do it all the time. People lie all the time. We hear people say it all the time. Oh, yeah, I lie. I lie. And for us, for people, not for me, but for a lot of people, a lie is better than the truth, is more entertaining than the truth. We see it right down here on our good old YouTube streets. People will entertain a lie much better than they will entertain the truth. That's the fact of the matter. It is what it is. So she lied, people lie, other content creators lie, so everybody lie. If they entertain you, a lot of time you will look past them lying. Sephora C, my girl was on here the other day saying, Miss T, she lied. You like that? She lied. Not the fact that I like that she lied, but I like that she's entertaining. A lot of times Tasha K brings some good content to these streets. Now she has to deal with her own integrity, her moral compass, not me. She has to deal with that. So I don't, one way or the other, I don't care if I like what she's doing commentary on. I'm going to watch. Now, of course, I'm going to watch with a keen eye because I know she admits to lying like everyone else. So we have a choice. It's entertainment, you guys, but sometimes entertainment, people will entertain at all costs. I don't think it's good, but people do. It is what it is. Like I said, this sister made history. Her name is definitely out there in lights. I think if they don't, and I highly doubt that they make her take down her YouTube page. I highly doubt that because she's making Google money as well. Now, if they make her do anything, it would be take down the videos, and that will be cool. But I think from this point on, that from a different perspective, that Tasha K could be on the rise just by doing this. She could be on the rise, but we all have to wait and see. can't jump to conclusion. We can't jump to judgment. You know, we can only say, hey, she lost. She lost to Cardi B. Hey, Queen, I know you getting ready. Thank you, baby. Queen Diva's getting ready for work. Everybody knows Queen Diva is my sister, but I talk to my sister every morning before she goes to work, before I go to work, whichever way we talk every morning. So I know you getting ready, but thanks, Queen, for always being here for me. Love you very much. My other moderators, the time is off for them, so they not here. So Andrea's not here, Butterfly don't be here, and Redbone because of the time. Jamila jumps in every now and then. She may jump in if she wake up, but everyone have lives and they live their real life, not just their YouTube life, right? So that's understandable. But yeah, so did Tasha K really lose? I don't know. I would love to see someone else's perspective on this. I went to sleep after I came from work. I went to sleep. I didn't have time to hang around, watch everybody videos because, like I said, the streets is saturated with Tasha K and Cardi B because it's news. It's news, and we like news and it's narratives. So that's how we create our content. And you know, it is what it is on YouTube. Your content comes from other people. So you can't be mad when other people talk about you. I'm not exempt. Let's get that straight. I'm not exempt from people dragging and talking about me. It's all good, you know, but I don't like people to spread false rumors. But there's a reason why people spread false rumors. I was listening to my girl Cassandra Mack, and for some reason, I watched her video, and she hit it right on the head. Bandwagon jumpers. And I said, well, dang, let me listen to this. Why are people bandwagon jumpers? Why do they feel a need to go along to get along? Most people who will continue to spread rumor and lies about you, knowing is rumors and lies, knowing that is because they jump on the bandwagon. And it's just like in school. You know, you have a ringleader. This is how I'm going to analyze this. You have a ringleader, right? And the ringleader, you are somewhat afraid of because they're with the in crowd. And so now you want to be accepted. So, and you want to be part of the in crowd. So you join this little clique. And it's the same in real life. It's on jobs, in schools, on YouTube. We want to feel needed and wanted. Hey, Tracy's Cafe. Thanks for joining me, baby. So we want to go with the in crowd, even though they're spreading rumors, they lying, they gossiping, they dragging people through streets. And you know, deep down in your soul that what they saying is wrong. You just play to go along to get along. And see, I'm not a go along to get along person, but that again puts you in the group of in the group thinkers. That puts you in the category of a group thinker, a cult like-minded person, because you so afraid. Good morning, Queen Kimberly. You so afraid to be yourself and to stand out on your own, go solo dolo, because you want to fit in, and you're afraid that the same lie that someone is spinning about Mz.Teavalocity, I'm gonna say me, the same lie you know is a lie. You gonna go along, get along, and you gonna start doing videos lying about me and spreading rumors because you're afraid to stand on your own. And that's bad. That's bad when you're weak-minded. These are weak-minded people. Good morning, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. These are weak-minded people. People who can't stand on their own, so they join a clique, a cult, because they're weak. They're weak and they want to be needed. They want to be loved. They want to be accepted by somebody. So they join in with a crowd. And it's like in school. Everybody don't like me. Everybody don't like this girl for no reason. For no reason. But I'm going to get into that about this envious and jealousy when, you know, a person just don't like you because they envious. But anywho, they afraid to go against the grain. They are afraid to stand out here and say, hey, I'm just going to be myself. I'm just going solo dolo. I entertain, I like the entertainment. I like certain content creators, but I'm not joining a clique. I'm not joining the camp. I'm not going to sit up here and go along to get along. I'm not going to follow people. I'm going to dance or march to the beat of my own drum. I'm just going to come down here and be me. And if someone is lying about someone and you know it, I'm going to call those mofos on the spot. I'm going to call them on the spot, on the carpet, and say, hey, listen, you know damn well that lady didn't do that. And I was glad the other day when I got into a little situation on here that it was content creators that's saying, and it was people in people chats. Because see, I hang up in the bushes in a lot of people's lives and I just don't drop down. Or I might drop down, blow a person a kiss, or hey, I'm here, I'm up in the bushes. So James, Spill It Boy, Mother, Treasure Lane, taught me just hang up in the bushes, Queen, sometime, and you'll see everything that happens. And so a lot of times I hang up in the bushes and I saw content creators defending me. I saw subbies defending me saying, I doubt Mz.Teavalocity did that. Mz.Teavalocity didn't do that because they know my character. And I've never, jeopardized my character. Let me get it out, y'all. I've never jeopardized my character or my integrity. I am who I am, whether you like me or not. And it's okay not to like me because, hey, you don't like me for whatever reason, right? And I'm cool with that. So I just keep it moving. I'm not bothered. I just keep it moving if you don't like me. So you have these group thinkers. You don't have a lot of free thinkers when we get on in this virtual world, even in work, even in school, at work, in churches. Yeah. I said it. Even in churches, you have cult-like minded people, group thinkers, because they want to fit in. They have to fit in. They want to fit in no matter what the cost is because they don't want to be alone out there. They don't want what's happening to you to happen to them. So even in school, if you see that your leader of the clique you in is a big bully and go around bullying people, spreading rumors, gossip about people, trying to smear someone's name, and you're with them, even though you know it's wrong, you don't want to go against the grain because you don't want that shit to start happening to you. And 9 times out of 10, it happens to you. Oh, so she ain't with us no more. So now we gonna bully her. We gonna beat her up. We gonna smear her name because she ain't down with us no more. And it's okay not to be down with someone. It's okay to be you. Don't ever forget that it's okay to be you. You don't have to follow the group. You could be thinker. You can do you. You're going to be okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I may not be as big as some of these content creators who are aligned with each other, and that's the way the game goes down here, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I have 14 people in my chat because those are 14 people who believe in what I am saying, who enjoy my content, who like me for me. Maybe they like because I am solo dolo. Maybe they like because they like the content that I deliver. But for some reason, they like me, they feel comfortable. Some of them hang up in the bushes. Some of them drop down to let me know, hey, I'm rocking with you, or I'm here, I'm supporting you. And I greatly appreciate it. But do your thing, Miss T. Mama Lolo. Good morning, Mama Lolo. If you're up in the bushes, Mama Lola, love you very much. Thank you for all your prayers and your support. She said to me, sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to come down here and cuss and do whatever. Now get back to what you was doing. And that's normally what I do. I heard somebody say, oh, I don't like Mz.Teavalocity because she talks slow. Well, don't watch me. Simple. You don't have to talk about me. Just don't watch me. I don't like her because she's judgmental. That's your thought. Don't watch me. I don't like her because she thinks she that, she thinks she this, she thinks she that, she thinks she cute, she thinks she's a Christian, she thinks she... You have a choice not to watch me. But a lot of times you think that about me. I don't think that about me. That's your perception of me. And that's okay for you to have your perception. So I'm going to hit 3 things and I'm going to get on out here on why people group think, why people jump on the bandwagon, especially in school and on YouTube. Number 1, they weak-minded. They are weak-minded people. They don't have a mind of their own. So they just go along to get along because they don't have a mind of their own. They weak mind. It's easy to influence weak-minded people to go along with your program. You know, a lot of people know that is wrong, but they're going to do it. It doesn't matter because they weak mind. They scared. Like I said, they scared to go against the grain. Well, if I go against so-and-so, they go kick me out their chat. They go block me. They go drag me. They go roast and drag and gag. It's okay if they roast and drag and gag or whatever. Because one thing for sure and 2 things for certain, on YouTube, and we have seen it work, they could talk about you today and tomorrow it'll be someone else. That's just how it works. Today I'm the hot topic. I'm whatever narrative they spinning on me. Tomorrow it'll be Tracy's Cafe. It'll be somebody else. That's just how it goes here. So don't be afraid to be dragged, gagged, roasted, or whatever, because that too shall pass, right? That too shall pass. They see what is happening to you. I said it before. They see what is happening to you, what people are doing to you, and they don't want it to happen to them. Even though they know it's wrong, they don't want to speak against whomever is doing whatever they doing to you. So they just say, hey, I see what's happening to her. I don't want them dragging me. But again, none of us is exempt from being dragged down here on the YouTube street. So it's nothing to be afraid of. If you don't like something or you don't believe something, speak up. Be who you are. Be your authentic self. And you'll be fine. You'll still get where you're going. You'll be accepted more. Because one thing I know and I've learned on here, I respect people and people on here respect me. Now, everybody don't like or respect me, but they know that 9 times out of 10, 10 out of 10, that I'm a respectful person, my sister and I. So they respect us because we give respect. So I earn respect, you know? So a lot of times people won't even fall into the BS, but then you got a lot of people who don't like me that well. So we'll move past that. So they want to be accepted so bad, they just say and do anything. They'll spin that same narrative on you, baby. They'll spin that same narrative knowing it was wrong, right? Now, here's the clincher. Here's the clincher. Because I know we've heard a lot of people say, oh, she just jealous of me. Oh, she just envious of me. Oh, she this, they jealous, they envious. People can be envious of you. People could be envious of you just because they don't like the way you look. They don't like the way you talk. They don't like the way you, I don't know. They just don't like you. They don't like the way you look. They don't like the way it's something about you they don't like. So they become so envious of you that, like I said, sometimes jealousy and enviness could eat you up like a cancer. They so envious of you that is eating them up. Every time they see me hit this live, you have people who's envious of you or envious of me. Every time I hit this live, they looking and they just hating on me just because they don't like the way I look or they don't like the way I talk or they don't like what they perceive me, the way I judge people. They just don't like me. So it's easier to become envious of me. You know, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do anything to that person. They just don't like you. So that's why I put they mad. They mad because you are who you are and they can't change you. They can't change you. So they mad. So They just wait for the opportunity. And this is what happens down here on the YouTube streets, even at work, in churches, in school. They could hardly wait for somebody to start spreading a narrative about you so they could jump on the bandwagon. They are bandwagon jumpers. They could hardly wait. They would share the video out. They would tell everybody, go watch. They would do anything in their powers to make sure that people see someone dragging, gagging, or roasting you. Whatever they want to call it, they will purposely make sure they will bring light to that, you know? And then they'll start going after you. They'll go after your character. They'll go after your personality, your looks, whatever. Oh, look at that old B. She an old B. She an old hag. Her hair look like this. You know, she talk like this. You know, she do this. That's just what it is, y'all. That's just the world we live in. It's the world we live in. You don't have to sit there and wonder, well, damn, what did I do to so and so? You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything to them. They just don't like you for whatever reason. And that's what enviousness is. A person just don't like you for no reason. Well, what did she do to you? I don't know. I just don't like her. You know, everybody's talking about her. Everybody say she this, she that. So I'm just going to go along and say she this and she that, and they don't like me. And that's fine, because that lets me know you're weak-minded. You're a group thinker. You are a group thinker. You have no reason to like whomever. You just going along with the crowd. Mm-hmm. You just go along with the crowd to get along. But it's always good to just be you. Number 3. Now remember, this is just my perspective and what I was listening to about the psychology behind group thinking. It's the psychology behind the group thinking, right? Weak-minded individuals, they envious of you and they resent you. Why? Why do they resent you? Because listen, this one gonna blow your mind. You know, and I know people say, oh, they jealous of this person, they jealous of that person. They resent you because you're in a different league. You just in a different, you in a league of your own. You are solo dolo. You riding your own wave. You marching to the beat of your own drum, and they resent you for that. They resent you because you rejected them. Just like if somebody, check this out, just like if a guy was trying to get after you, and if you're a male and you're here, or a girl was trying to get at you, whatever, and you rejected them, you hurt their feelings because you didn't want to go along. You didn't want to date them. You didn't want a relationship. So they start calling you names. They start saying, oh, she a hoe. She a this, she a that. She a slut, she this and that. They'll start making up all type of rumors about you because they resent that you rejected them, because you're in a whole different league. I come down here and say it all the time. I watch the beef and the mess, but I'm not in the beef or the mess unless someone come for me or drag me in the or drag me in the beef or the mess. I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. I have certain morals about me, certain values. I have integrity. My character is who I am. So I don't do certain things. But you're messy, Mz.Teavalocity. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't do a lot of shit people do. So I'm not messy. I'm not in the beef sector when it comes to that. I try to come down here and do something different. And yes, a lot of people don't like it. They call me judgmental because I do commentary on things that I see. And maybe I do sound judgmental. I don't mean to. I really don't mean to, but that's me delivering my commentary. But I notice too in life, and this in life in general, that a hit dog will holler and holler real loud. A hit dog will holler. So if I'm down here delivering commentary about something and someone turn and they do a live and they say I'm making innuendos innuendos, however you pronounce that, innuendos, and I'm throwing shots at them, and I'm this and I'm that. That's because that's the way you feel, because you feel that way. Whatever the commentary is about is making you feel a certain way. I didn't say your name. I didn't call you out. I didn't do it, but you feel a certain way. So you get down here and start making lives. Yeah, I know she was talking about me. She was talking about me. See, when she said this, she was talking about me. I didn't have to be talking about you. If I say someone comes down here and they are, just say for instance, drunk. I'm just going to use drunk. Why do I have to be talking about you? It's many people that come down on YouTube that drinks. I don't have to specifically be talking about you. Oh, she's a druggie. She uses cocaine. She uses pills. She uses weed, marijuana, whatever, syrup, whatever. I don't have to be talking about you, but because you are that person, let's get to it. Because you are that person, perhaps you are the drunk, you are the druggie, you are the slut, you are the whatever name someone is saying or calling you or speaking about. Maybe you feel as though you that person, so you feel the need to answer me. You don't have to answer every call, especially if they're not talking about you. But if I stay specifically, Queen Diva is a drunk. Queen Diva, then Queen Diva know I'm talking about her. But if I'm just talking about people coming down here being intoxicated, being high or whatever, I don't have to be talking about you. You have made this about you now. And because you feel some kind of way, you want to attack me. If I don't say your name, I could be talking about anyone on here. But you made it about you because you feel some kind of way about yourself. You feel some kind of way about yourself. And so that's you. That's not me. I'm just doing commentary. And I could do commentary like everyone else on whomever I want if I choose to. I just choose not to do it. But don't be cult-like minded. I'm going to wrap this up. I try not to stay an hour. Listen, it's okay. Let me read this. Facts you can be speaking about the behavior they can perceive. Believe you speaking exactly, Kimberly. I could just be talking about the behavior. And thank you, Queen Kimberly, because not only Queen Kimberly told me this one time, but so I have Andrea always told me, watch what you say. In other words, they tell me, watch what you say because people may perceive it one way. Speak about the behavior. Don't talk about the person, speak about the behavior. So when I talk about the behaviors that I see on here, people tend to get offended and want to do videos or start talking about what I commentated on. But it's the behavior, Again, people come down here and show us a lot of things that I don't think is fit for YouTube. But because they believe that they transparent and we should know who they are, they don't mind coming down here talking about it. And they don't mind coming down here drunk. I watched a video from Sassy the other day, you guys, and it was funny as hell. This clip that she showed, it was these three gentlemen. I don't know where they were at, but they were somewhere on live talking about each other, talking to each other, right? They were doing live. And one of them was so intoxicated that he fell out of the chair, just fell flat out the chair because he was that intoxicated. And everybody was laughing their asses off. It was so funny. You had to watch it again. And so they on live. Imagine this. These other two brothers is on live trying to get him to get up and get himself together. I think he finally crawls into the bathroom and he vomited and everything. And I don't even know if he got back up and came on live again, because I only saw a little bit over on Sassy's. But it was funny. But people come up here so high, so intoxicated, and they believe they being transparent and they being who they are. And that's okay if they comfortable with themselves. If they are comfortable with themselves, then it's okay. But don't be mad when people start calling you names and smearing your name and talking about your character, the behaviors that they see. You can't be mad because that's what you displayed. If I came down here, okay, here's a good example. They were talking, I watched the lawyer chick, and she had Emily. One is a prosecutor, one is a defender, and they was talking about Cardi B and Tasha K's case, and they made perfectly good sense of some things, and they help you to understand defamation. It's okay if I said Cardi B is a stripper. She made money. She got men. She gave men drugs to get them high to take their money. That's not slandering her. That's not a defamation of character, because she said those things out her mouth. So she couldn't, if it was that and what Tasha K has said, if Tasha K has said those things, she would have been good, because Cardi B said the same thing. She drugged men and robbed them. So she said that out her mouth. So she couldn't hold Tasha K liable for saying what she came out here and said. But because Tasha K said something in reference to a disease that was not true, and the medical records proved that it wasn't true, and I got my take on that too. Money goes a long ways, you guys. Money speaks louder. Money is power. But anywho, I digress. But because the way she said the girl had this particular disease, and they proved it when they released her medical records at that particular time, she didn't. That's what got her in trouble. That's what got her in trouble and got her that liable suit, that liable and defamation suit. So it's the same. If I come down here and I say something about me, then you could say that. You could smear my name. If I show you some type of behavior, if I come down here dancing on a pole and you call me a pole dancer, a stripper, or whatever, or whatever you choose to call me, I showed you that behavior down here. So I'm only speaking on the behavior. I'm not speaking on you. But because this you think is about you, because that's who you are, and that's the behavior you displayed, you're going to think I'm talking about you, and you're going to get offended. But you cannot get offended when you come down here showing those type of behaviors. When you come down here drunk and you know, talking crazy and loud and wild and just off the chain, disruptive, you know, hooping and hollering, you are displaying a behavior that people could do commentary on. You know, and that's just a fact. And you can't get mad, because every time someone wants to trigger you, they're going to bring that up because they know it triggers you. It is what it is, you guys. Everything should not be brought to public platforms. Keep some stuff to yourself. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's all. But that's all I wanted to say. But everything is not about you. You jumping on a bandwagon because you have a cult-like mind. You're weak-minded. You scared to, you know, be yourself because you're afraid that your clique won't accept you. So that's what you do. You target people. You go after people to get along. You go along to get along. And that's not good. Don't ever be afraid to be yourself. In fact, I have learned on here, just by watching YouTube and in life, period, I always be myself, even at work. I'm a silly person sometimes, and I do the same. I display the same behaviors at work, you know, and people laugh. You know, people laugh and they say, "Oh, you so crazy, you so this." You are funny and this and that. But I always be myself. I say what's on my mind, but I make sure I do it in a tactful way that I don't purposely offend someone. I don't, purposely offend someone, by joking too much. The other day, maybe a couple of weeks ago, my charge nurse and I was talking, and she felt some kind of way about a statement I had made. And she was right, because I shouldn't have made the statement. But again, I was joking, but everything is not a joke when the joke is on another person. She felt some kind of way. So she came to me and she said something. And I apologize. I said, I apologize if you think that if I offended you, because I didn't mean to do that. I was just being silly. But you can't be silly all the time. You can't be yourself. Unfortunately, in certain situations, you can't be yourself all the time because everybody can't accept the raw or the real you. Let me see this. Kimberly, the interesting part about behaviors is you can see all type of behaviors in your personal life, on TV, on your job. It doesn't have to be specific to YouTube. That's the truth. I saw this. Yeah, you see a lot of things, even at work, even in churches, you guys. You see a lot of this stuff going on in churches. You see cliques in churches. You see gossiping in churches. You see smearing in churches. Girl, she's sleeping with the pastor. She's sleeping with, that's something else. That sister so-and-so is sleeping with the pastor, and she may be sleeping with a couple more deacons around. I don't know. That's what they say. That's what they say. But did you see her sleep with the pastor? Did you see her actually sleep with the pastor? No. Again, you going on hearsay and you gossiping about that lady. But we do it all the time. People do it all the time. We're not innocent. A lot of stuff we don't see, but we start gossiping about it because people gossip. It is what it is. Everyone does a little bit of gossiping, but it's malicious gossip that's damaging to people. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to maliciously say things about people. It's okay to, well, it's not okay to gossip, but we do gossip. I ain't lying. I gossip. And I'm sure I'm not the only one in this live that gossips. But it's when you maliciously gossip to bring harm to someone. Hey, Robbie, good morning, baby. Thanks for joining me. That's the difference. We all do certain things, but when you maliciously attack people, it's different. And like I said, I offended my charge nurse and I apologized to her. I said, I'm so sorry. She said, and she was right, because the statement I had made could have caused friction between her and another coworker of ours. So she was right. She was right. And so I apologized and I kept it moving. She accepted my apologies and we kept it moving. So it's okay. It's okay to apologize to a person as well if you think you're wrong. And I do. When I'm wrong, I apologize. It's no big deal. I say, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Or my bad. I was just joking. But everything is not a damn joke, because some things could cause friction with people. So we need to be very careful. And I'm learning that. Even though I'll be 60 years old on Friday, I am still a big jokester. You would be surprised at some of the shit I do. You would say, no way. No way. I am such a big jokester, especially my boys and I. My daughter is real serious. But my boys and I, we are such big jokesters. We do crazy stuff in the grocery stores, on the streets. We just be wilding out sometime. And we enjoy that. So I am a big jokester, but I need to watch it. So, but anywho, so I'm going to wrap this up. Like I said, it's okay if you like me and you let people know you like me. It's okay if you like someone else and you let people know that you like them. It's okay if you correct someone's wrong. They have to be mature and grown enough to accept what you say and still like you. And that's kind of hard to do on here. Yeah, I'm a big jokester, Robbie. It's very hard for you to really be your individual self on YouTube in churches, at work, and in school. Because wherever we go in this world, is you're going to run into cliques. Cliques. That's it. That's just reality. You're going to run into cliques. But the thing is, if you want to be a part of a clique, then that's your right. But you don't have to be a part of the clique for people to like you. Just be your authentic self. Be who you are. And if you're not accepted by some, oh well, freak it. Move on. Move on. You don't have to be accepted by them. And I know that just as human beings, that we want to be loved and accepted by people. We just do. That's just the human nature. That's human nature. We want to be loved and accepted by people. But I'm not going to sacrifice who I am to be accepted by anyone or to be loved by anyone. Because to me, your loss is my gain. If you get to know me, you will like me. 9 times out of 10, you will like me. May not like everything about me, but you will like me. You'll like me because I'm just a likable person. I'm a lovable person. That's just the fact of the matter. I'm a lovable person. So 9 times out of 10, you'll like me for me. Everybody who comes in here like me for me. They don't like me for anything other than like me for me, because I don't do things where I'm a train wreck and people are waiting to see me wreck, you know? So they must like my commentary, my entertainment, you know? And that's why I said I may come down here and beef or whatever they call it, answer somebody, and I let it go. I let it go. I don't hang on to it. I don't hang on to it. But anywho, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I don't stay on very long. I appreciate everyone who joined me this morning. Please make sure you drop that diamond, and I mean hit that like button. If you like the commentary, please don't be afraid to share it out. Thank you, Queen Diva. Don't be afraid to share it out. Let me read what she just said. I do feel like Cardi B lawsuit is going to set a precedence with malice intent commentary for bloggers. Yes, it is. And that's a good thing, because some people, again, it's okay if you do commentary on people, or but what's not okay, when you intentionally, maliciously attack people and make lies. And that's why, Tasha K was found guilty. I do believe that if they don't take Tasha K channel, y'all, that she's going to be okay. She's going to be on okay. And, good for her. She's going to learn a lesson from this. And you're right, it is going to set a precedence for malice intent commentary. I don't know too many people that I watch really do malice and oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But again, and then I'm gonna get off when I say this too. I know I keep saying I'm leaving because I don't want to go over an hour, but we 48 minutes. I am looking to host I don't even want to really say, never mind. But anywho, you need to know the difference between defamation. You need to really know what defamation of character is. Like I said, I watch Emily B, and I think her name is Emily. Well, Natalie, I know Natalie is her channel, Natalie the lawyer chick. I watched her, and like I said, she really broke it down. Hello, left hand Libra. She really broke it down what defamation is, and she broke down this case. And so go over there. Her name is Natalie the lawyer chick. So anywho, defamation of character. You don't want to go around defaming people. So watch how you word things, because people can come back and sue you, especially when people have a brand. When people have a brand, and they have a name, a trademark, and all that, you want to be careful that you're not setting out to tarnish their brand, and they could prove it. A couple of years ago or whatever, maybe a year or so ago, I don't know, because the shit is kind of old. I made sure that I took a thumb, I think they call them, I took a, what they call those things, thumb drive, whatever, one of those drives. The thumb drive. And I downloaded every video at that particular time that was being made about me. And whether they took the video down or not, I have it on my thumb drive. I do. Every video someone makes about me, and I have to be honest with you guys, I make sure that I download that video on a thumb drive, because you have to be real careful when you are maliciously spreading rumors and lies about people and defaming their character. And that's what, as content creators, we need to really know, because like Kimberly just said, this is going to set a precedence for people whose malicious intents, who has malicious intent commentary for bloggers. It is going to set a precedent. But again, I downloaded every video and I have it on my drive, because and at that particular time, I told you no one likes to be dragged all over these YouTube streets. At that particular time, I said, if I had to seek any type of legal recourse, I have it right here. So I have those things. Every video someone makes about me, and at that particular time, and they was putting my name in the titles and everything. And no, I didn't go to flag the channel or take down it. Nope, I put it right on my drive. So if I decided to go after them, I had the proof, what they were saying. Okay, so make sure you watch what you say about people. Don't go along to get along, because you too could end up in court like Tasha K and Cardi B. They're going to make it very easy for you to sue for defamation of character and liable. They're going to make it very easy. They just made it very easy by doing that. Right? They did. Again, don't gloat at someone else's downfall. It could well be you, because a lot of us content creators do the same thing. And I use the word us, and not particularly talking about myself doing it, but just being a content creator on YouTube. A lot of people do the same thing. They purposely lie to smear your name and spread a narrative. And people start making video after video after video after video about it. So just make sure you're on point with your stuff. I'm not. Make sure you're on point with your stuff. Okay, you guys, I'm about to get out of here. Thanks for joining me. We're about to get out here. Everybody have a blessed and prosperous day. But let me get ready to end my live. Thanks for joining me again this morning. If you see a king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see a queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it out. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are our joint heirs. They are our future. They looking to inherit something else besides a struggle or a mess or stress. They looking for inheritance. They should be. As always, be a blessing, not a bother. It doesn't take too much to bless someone. Simple hello. How are you? You look beautiful today. I like that hat you have. Hey, can I grab that cup of coffee? Here's a couple of dollars for lunch. Oh, your smile is radiant. You never know what someone's going through. It doesn't have to be money. You could just bless someone by simple words. Kind gestures go a long way. With that being said, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. And I thank you all for joining me again. Okay, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Be safe and be blessed. Talk to you later.